On our 20-acre farm right now we have 94 adult birds. That consists of 6 geese, 6 turkeys, 16 ducks, and 66 chickens. And I figured some of you fellow victims to chicken math might be interested to know how much we pay to feed all these hooligans every month. So let's get into it. So let's start off by talking about what we buy and where we buy it from. So we buy the bulk of our feed from local grain mills, which means they actually make the feed themselves as opposed to buying from like a big store brand or like Purina. And we do this primarily because it is cheaper, but also we do prefer to buy local and support our local farmers whenever we can. And since we do have so many birds, we do buy in bulk, so we will buy a pallet at a time. And a pallet is going to be 2,000 pounds, and it's typically in the form of 40 50-pound bags. So we're going to be going over roughly 7 months worth of feed here. A pallet of feed lasts us a little over 2 months-ish. And of course, you know, our numbers vary over the seasons. We had a bunch of roosters we got rid of a couple months ago. So this is a very rough estimate. There's a lot of variables, but this should be fairly accurate. All right, so we're going to go back to December 11th. There we purchased a pallet of all-flock pellets. I prefer to feed all-flock in the wintertime when the girls aren't laying because it has a higher protein. And since it does have higher protein, you know, protein's one of the more expensive components of feed. So this was our most expensive pallet at $855. We purchased our next pallet on February 21st. This was a pallet of layer pellets, and this cost $769. And then our most recent pallet, this time we changed companies and we're trying a different food. So this was actually our cheapest pallet so far. This time we purchased a pallet of ground layer food. So this is more like a mash instead of a pellet or a crumble. We decided to try that because they were able to get it to us quicker than the pelleted version. And also it was quite a bit cheaper. I think it was about $1 cheaper per bag to go with the ground. And so what we're doing is we're feeding it like a mash. We're adding water to it. And I think I'm actually going to like that better over summertime just to make sure they are staying hydrated. So we'll see if we like that or not. We'll see how they do on it and go from there. But this pallet was the cheapest so far, and it was $643. And if we stick with the same company, our next order will actually be cheaper since we already purchased our bags. That was $28 of that order. We will just reuse those so we won't have to buy the bags again. And then also, I didn't realize it at the time, but they charged a 3% fee for me to use my debit card. So now that I know that, next time I'll just come in with cash. So that should save me another $17. So we purchased all of those pallets, but we also have turkeys that require all-flock feed year-round. So for part of this time range, we did have to buy some bags of all-flock feed. They go through about 50 pounds per week, which is about $20 per week. So the grand total for everything ended up being $2,387. So if we're breaking it down by 7 months, that roughly ends up being about $341 per month, or about $3.60 per bird per month. So that is quite the chunk of change. However, I do have a very small hatchery business, and so far this year, it is the end of May right now, we've made about $1,600 worth of sales, mostly in hatching eggs, but some chicks and adult birds in there as well. So that accounts for about 67% of the cost, so that helps a little bit. From a business standpoint, obviously not great. I'm still in the red, but I definitely did not start the hatchery business expecting to be able to retire on it. It was just a means to offset some of my costs of my very expensive hobby that, as you can see, very quickly gets out of hand. So let me give you a little bit more information about our setup and how we manage things. So behind me, you can see a glimpse of our free rangers. So the free rangers account for all of the ducks. So all of the ducks have access to our pond. You can see back here. There's a big chunk of chickens. All of these chickens that you see free ranging, these are going to be my breeder rejects. So all the ones that are good layers, but they didn't quite make the cut for my breeding pens. And also ladies that are retired, you know, they're 4 to 5 years old. They're just not laying the best anymore. So they're able to retire out here with the rest of the birds. And then also the geese free range every single day too. And the geese are probably the cheapest birds we have because they eat 99% grass the majority of the year. Really, the only time we have to feed them any type of feed is during winter when there is no grass on the ground. And then the rest of the chickens, which are my breeders and the turkeys, they stay in their breeding pens and or tractors. And so what those consist of is a coop and a nice big run for them. So they have enough space, but they are also kept separated and pure. Because if you have a rooster whoopsie, it takes about 30 days to ensure your hens are going to produce purebred eggs again. So we definitely want to avoid that if we can. So of course the free rangers, they're going to eat less than the ones that are in the breeding pens. So a question you may have, since it is so expensive to buy this feed, is why do we feed it? Especially since there's so many YouTube videos about how to reduce your feed costs and feed your chickens for free. And while we definitely do all of our kitchen scraps and all of the garden waste, it all goes straight to the chickens. We do not waste anything here on the homestead. I enjoy giving the chickens treats. So they definitely get all of our scraps and things. However, the bulk of their diet is a commercial feed. And the reason for that is because I am a breeder and I do have a hatchery business. I do have an obligation to ensure that my breeding stock do not have any vitamin deficiencies. There's multiple nutrients that can affect hatch rate. It can cause the chicks to develop with deformities. It can just cause a whole slew of problems. So, you know, these people that are buying hatching eggs and chicks from me, they are paying a premium. And so I have an obligation as an ethical breeder to ensure that I'm giving these chicks as good of a start as humanly possible. And, you know, the eggs are going to have as good of a chance to hatch as humanly possible. And so these commercial feeds, they have special vitamins, special minerals, amino acids and things added in there. It's a whole science that I definitely am not fully educated in. I would love to learn more about it, but you know, I trust the nutritionists at the grain mills who formulate these feeds. So yeah, whatever you feed your chickens, it's a totally personal decision, you guys. If you don't feed your chickens commercial feed and instead you give them, you know, expired bread from the store and spent brewer's grain, I'm not mad at you. You can feed your chickens whatever you want, but everyone just has to make their own decision, whatever's best for you and your farm and your animals. And so this is what we've decided works best for us. There's also a convenience factor to it. You know, I've got a full-time job and a toddler, and to be able to just call up my local grain mill and go get my feed the next day and buy a whole pallet of it and just be done with it for the next 2 months. There's value and convenience as well, but yeah, you know, it works for us for now. We are flexible, so if it stops working for us, we're not afraid to pivot and change and try something new. But right now we're pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with the way that my birds look. I'm pretty happy with their fertility rates and what their chicks have been looking like when they hatch. And yeah, so that's what works for us. So yeah guys, that is it for today's video. That's how much we spend on chicken food. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It's a free way to help my channel out. Be sure to subscribe to see more videos in the future, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.